What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the New York Giants and some of the moves they're making within the organization at the front office level and within the coaching staff. Very interesting moves that they've made between late last night and this morning. A few moves have been made. And we're going to start off with the main one, and that is Patrick Graham, who is staying on as defensive coordinator of the New York Giants. Graham, of course, a guy who loves the job. People around the building, inside the building, they really love him. Everyone's got good things to say. He, quote-unquote, last year said that the New York Giants defensive coordinator spot is his dream job. Joe Schoen, Brian Daboll, everyone has great things to say about Patrick Graham. And him being a part of the New York Football Giants coaching staff is very, very good. I'm very happy about it. But if you watch my channel, I really like Don Wing Martindale. He would have been my, first choice. But Patrick Graham is still terrific. I still really like Patrick Graham. He kept his defense playing at a very good level. Under the circumstances, if you look at the numbers and the rankings, you're going to see the Giants... you're going to see the Giants in a spot that, you really don't want them to be, in the 16 and below range in the NFL. But you take everything into consideration with them being on the field all year, the offense not getting any points, the offense leaving with the turnovers, leaving the defense in a bad spot in their own territory. So if you factor that all in, the Giants defense, they've done a great job under Patrick Graham, and I'm happy he's staying. That is, of course, if he doesn't get a head coaching job. Brian Daboll was asked if the reports of him staying are accurate. He said, yes, they are accurate, unless he gets a head coaching job, which wouldn't surprise him, he said. But he said if he's being selfish, he hopes he doesn't get one, although everyone would really be happy for Patrick Graham if he were to get a head coaching job. And then the next piece of information and news of the day is regarding the assistant general manager, Kevin Abrams, and he is expected to remain with the team, according to Joe Schoen. He's viewed, as a tremendous guy around the league, really. A lot of people have really good things to say about Kevin Abrams, the cap guru guy, and Joe Schoen said he's going to be ready to work with him as the assistant GM. And the director of football operations, Ed Triggs, both of these two guys are going to remain on with the New York Giants, as they will be retained. There isn't there's no clear evidence of what exactly their job titles will be. There's no clear news on that front. Although I would imagine Kevin Abrams hangs around as the assistant general manager to Joe Schoen. As Fred Triggs, I'm not really sure what his title will be moving forward, but this is definitely, a lot of people wanted Abrams gone. I mean, that's fine that he's staying on. It's not like he's the GM. He's going to have a much more reduced role with Joe Schoen being here. So that's fine with me. And then one interesting thing that that was going out today was that Joe Schoen, he said that, Brian Daboll won't necessarily call plays, which was very interesting because of how good of a play caller Brian Daboll is and how good and strong of an offensive mind he has. But he said he, expects, and that's like what they, are looking to make happen, is the offensive coordinator to call the plays. A lot of speculation of that being Ken Dorsey. I hope that's the case. I don't know how he gets out of Buffalo. I think they're really going to push for him to stay there as the offensive coordinator. But no matter who the coordinator is going to be, it's going to be interesting. And hopefully that guy's able to do a good job calling the plays. I think this team's going to need a good play caller. And I think they're going to get one. And I think it's good that you can get an offensive coordinator that can call plays, but a head coach that's still really capable of calling plays. So, if the offense goes on a little bit of a drought, then the head coach steps in, Brian Daboll, and he calls the plays, or, whatever it may be. Maybe they take turns, whatever the case may be. I think it's good that you're going to have two guys that are, very much able to call the plays. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was Daniel Jones. I'm going to have a separate video up on why and the reports that Daboll loves Daniel Jones. But one interesting thing he said in his press conference about Jones is that he spoke to Daniel Jones and he told him to bring whatever you like from the past 3 years, and even going back to Duke, whatever plays or whatever scheme or anything you like, bring it to his attention. And I think that's really good. I think Brian Daboll is going to try and work around Daniel Jones' strengths and what he likes, and I think they're going to try and build the offense and build this football team around Daniel Jones and try and make him succeed. And, hopefully he takes that big leap we've all been hoping for, but it certainly sounds like Daniel Jones is going to be your starting quarterback in 2022, and I think that's the right decision. I like that decision, and hopefully that's the case even beyond this 2022 season. But I think Brian Daboll is the guy who's going to try and get the best out of Daniel Jones, and if there's anybody that will be able to, it is Brian Daboll. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on Patrick Graham staying, all this good stuff. Who do you want to be the offensive coordinator? As always, please leave a like on the video, subscribe for you guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Let's go Giants.